Welcome, everyone. In case you've not seen the movie scene of recent, there is this new movie called The Sinners that is out in cinemas and it is breaking different records. And it is starring Michael B. Jordan and other people that I don't know their names. I've not seen the movie, but I plan to see the movie anytime soon. But the highlight for this movie is the director, a black director that is doing great and he's receiving accolades and praise from all around the world, Ryan Coogler. What we are focusing on this video is the fact that when Ryan had nothing, his wife was supporting him. And people around the internet are like, see, when a man has vision, a woman will submit. But is that the right mentality we should be having? Or to just recognize that whichever man you have, you need to submit to him? Let's take for instance, Ryan here did not have anything or much when he was dating this woman. But yet this woman submitted to him. And even after marriage, she still submitted to him in helping him to get this software that he needed. So let's read this snapshot or headline, whatever it is. Ryan Coogler's wife paid for his first movie writing software that cost $300 when he didn't have money to pay. He now has the record highest grossing film by a black director ever. So big ups to him. Well done, brother. And I hope it's not those stereotypical Tyler Perry movies. I doubt it is. The movie is actually looking good by the trailers and I plan to go and see it. I don't watch movies because they are black or because they are white. I only watch good movies. So I will try and see it and judge for myself. But the fact that this woman provided for him the resources that he needed because she herself knew her husband needed the software and she provided the software for him is something that should be admired, because $300 is not small money. So imagine you have other needs, but you are buying a $300 software. Softwares are not tangible, but this woman was able to invest in a $300 software. I know some softwares that are 300 and above, DaVinci Resolve Studio, something like that. ANSYS for like thousands of dollars. Crazy software that I don't even know, but some professionals need, are expensive. But this woman was by her husband. Instead of criticizing her husband, why are you depending on me? She went out of her way to buy that software for him as a gift. And she didn't ask for her money back. Although she said, why she'll get her money back some way in the future. But she didn't ask for her money back. She didn't demean her husband. She didn't expose her husband's secret outside. She stood by her husband, which is a very noble thing, and now they are reaping the rewards. The movie is doing real good, and if we go and look at the data concerning the movie, we will get to that later, but let's look at what the movie is doing. So right now the movie in its opening weekend did $60 million. That's not small money. $60 million in your opening weekend. You still have more weekends and more days for this movie to be still popular, maybe 3 to 4 weeks before the momentum starts dying down. If it's a good movie, the momentum still stays for a while till it starts going down. Although the budget is about 90 million plus, 60 million is actually very good. According to this article, they did better than the Thunderbolts, although I don't think the Thunderbolts is will be a good movie. I still don't know what the trailer is all about. It's just, oh, there's this horror that is coming and the Avengers are not here to stop it. But this movie is doing better than the Thunderbolts. So big ups to Ryan Coogler for getting this deal and also these actors to produce this wonderful movie, or to direct this wonderful movie. But let's see what the community is saying, because I saw another video of a woman who was saying that women will submit if the man has a vision. I agree and don't agree at the same time. Sorry for being someone that is contrary, but this is my own view. Let's hear our own view first before I give my own.
If you lead by example, women will follow suit, okay? We will be very submissive.
When I say God had a plan for them, baby, he had a plan.
That beautiful couple that I just showed you is Ryan Coogler, the director of Sinners and Fruitville Station, Creed, and so much more. When I say that he is good at directing and what he does, I seen Sinners this weekend, and let me tell you, I loved it. I loved it. I loved every part of it. They have different ways that you can watch the movie, but we will get back to that later. Where I'm getting at is that is his woman that is next to him, his wife. They are expecting a young baby on the way. Congrats to them. But what I'm saying is that women will double what you give them if you lead by example. He did not have too much of anything. They were poor when they were together, and All he had was a plan, okay? He told his wife what it is that he had wanted to do with his career, what his purpose was, and baby, she fell through. Now, there was an interview where he was like, he did not know how he was going to make it in this business because he knew that he needed a good video camera in order for him to do the work that he wanted to get done. His wife, on his birthday one day, ended up gifting him the $300 video camera that he had wanted and needed to make his videos. He said he don't know where she got the money from. He didn't ask, but when I tell you he took that product and made millions from that, from there on, it's history. So, yes, that queen made his vision come to life just by him telling her what it is that he wanted to do and his dreams, his purpose. And she followed suit and did exactly that. Now he is a six-figure man. Do you hear me? That man has done um, numerous of directing movies. In Fruitville Station, that was a hit. Creed, that was a hit. He just got done doing Sinners, y'all. Okay? And when I tell you I watched that movie, it was so good. Now, I'm going to tell you the beginning was a little slow, but when I tell you, when you watch it, you'll understand why everything was put in place the way that it was. I enjoyed it with my kids. I'm gonna tell you, it is rated R, so yeah, I probably shouldn't have even did that. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't expect the scenes that were in there to be there. But guess what? I enjoyed it. So when they say women do not submit, yes, we do. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta lead by example. You gotta tell us what it is that you want us to do, and we got you, baby. Okay? They are now having a family, their first child, and I am just so happy for them. Love seeing a black couple rise in the industry, and they are doing such an amazing job. Queen, you did your big one. You got your king up there, and you guys have definitely built an empire. With that, it's all love, but I'm just letting you guys know we are submissive. You just gotta lead by example.
So she says we are submissive, but you have to lead by example. I agree and I disagree. Yeah, the reason I am saying this is I understand where she's coming from. Some men will not have direction, and they are also, in a way, vagabonds. They are not doing anything to provide for their family or anything to lead their family. I understand that aspect. Those men are not the men I am focusing on today. I'm focusing on the men that are just content. What do I mean by content? Some men are plumbers. Plumbing is all they do, and they don't want to do anything ever. They don't want to own a business. They don't want to elevate. They don't want to grow. They just want to do plumbing. That is what they love. If a woman meets a man in that state, you fall in love with that man. He wows you. He's responsible. He provides, and he wants to plumb. Will you submit? Some women will. Some women will partially submit and hope that, oh, once we get married, he will change because we have a child. I want him to elevate himself so that he can see more of himself. And when you get into marriage with such kind of men, you then become embittered and be like, why is he not elevating? Why is he not growing? Why is he not doing anything to boost where he is now? But is that wrong for him to be content with where he is? You will say he is not visionary. You will say he's not ambitious. Okay, he provides for you. You guys are not hungry. You guys are okay. He likes his standard of living. Would you submit? It's a question you should ask yourself, because based on what I've seen so far, most women will not submit. I'm using most purposely right now. Most women will not submit. They will fight and nag him because they expect him to be growing. I'm not saying it is wrong for him not to grow, but the question is, if he is content in that state, will you submit? He's not irresponsible. He's very responsible and he's okay. Will you submit? You should submit. If you're a Christian, you should submit. You might not like the way he is doing it. You might tell him that you don't like it, but you still need to submit. If you earn more than your husband and you look around and your peers, their husbands are earning more than them and elevating, and your husband is content with where he is, you guys are not hungry. You guys are not lacking anything from his department. Would you submit? Would you? Someone close to me gave her salary to her husband. Very close to me. And I love that woman. She gives her salary every month to her husband. You are the head of the house. Take this money. Would you submit? Submission is not only when it suits you or when you like it. And in some cases, some men have a vision, and the woman looks at that vision and be like, I don't like that vision. She might be correct. In most cases, she is correct, but that is the man's vision. Would you submit? And the answer most of the time is no. So it's not only about direction. And even though it's not only about direction, it shouldn't be because of direction. You have to submit to your husband whether there is direction or not. If you're a Christian, God does not call you to conditionally submit. If your husband has a direction that you like, submit. No, you have to submit. The same way, the husband doesn't have the condition for you to say, oh, if my wife does X, Y, and Z, I will love her. Nope. You love her, whether she does X, Y, Z. Whatever she does that you don't like, you tell her. But in the telling her, you do not hate her. You should not hate her. You have to submit to your husband, whether you like it or not. And man, you have to love your wife, whether you like it or not. So this is why I will say I do not agree. So let's watch Ryan Coogler as he accounts how he also got to where he is, and more or less appreciate the fact that he used his network to get to where he is, leveraging the support he has from home and also the support he has from his network.
You know, my producer on this one is my wife, Zenzi, and we have a production company together that has existed since 2018. We work with my good friend, our good friend, Savo Hanyan, who was a producer on Fruitvale. Met him in film school. Composers Louis Urinson, known him since film school, and all of my department heads, with the exception of a few really great folks, I worked with for a long time, and that's the thing. Like I think that cinema is a language, you know, and like a language, you can be conversational. You know what I mean? You can understand it when it's spoken to you and not be able to speak it. You can understand it and speak it, but not be able to write it. I like to consider myself fluent in cinematic language. There are things that I can say in cinematic language that I can't say in words. So if somebody says, "Hey, describe Sinners to me," it's very difficult for me to describe it. But if I gave you my screenplay, or if I showed you my movie, you know what I'm saying? Like then you would get it.
If you're a young man, try to leverage the resources around you. Try to leverage the network around you also. If you don't have friends that you can rely on, you don't have friends. Sorry. I'm not saying friends that you can always get things out of. That's not what I'm saying. Because in that case, you are just using people. It's more or less this friend that you have. When you are down, how will they help you? Or when you need to be pointed in the right direction, how will they help you? When you are going astray, are they the people that will point their hands and be like, dude, you're not doing the right thing? Or they are yes men because they get something out of you? Or they are the kind of people that can bring out money from their bank account and start ventures with you. They can support you. If those are the kind of friends you have, then you have friends. Or if it's just people that you just go out with to drink with and you come back and I'm okay, you don't have friends. Or people that if you disagree with them with one thing, you all of a sudden become enemies, you don't have friends. You should be able to discuss with your friends, disagree with your friends, fight with your friends, invest with your friends, grow with your friends, especially even your wife. So his wife was his first partner in business, and not everybody will get the opportunity to make their wife their partner in business. And please don't use that as a metric that, oh, if I can't be a business partner with you, I can't marry you. No, that's stupid. I will say, if you do have such a wife, glory be to God. If you don't have such a wife, glory be to God. The main thing is your wife is also your helper. Let her help you and don't fight it. Don't make the job frustrating for her. It doesn't excuse her not doing her job, but don't make it frustrating for her. The same way, she should not make the job of loving her hard for you. So the main thing is this man carried his family along and also carried the people who he knew along with him, and he grew as a result. So as a young man, grow your network. Don't be predatory about it. Be conscious, because whoever you're adding into your network, it means you yourself also have to serve them. They are not there to serve you alone. You have to serve them. So if you can't serve them, don't bring them into your network, because you want them to serve you, because that's selfish. So I hope this video blesses everyone. Hopefully I'll be doing more videos like this where I'll just go live and check it. If you like it, leave me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give me a thumbs down. Share it to people that you know will love it. And I will see you guys and gals on the next one. Bye-bye.